Everyone, my name is Prince Ayson and I am one of the reporter of the Chapter 16, the beginning of Third Republic. So our topic for today is about the person who became very near to the heart of every Filipino. So who is this person? So he was our late President Ramon del Fierro Magsaysay Sr., also known as Ramon Magsaysay. So let us know some few information about our President Ramon Magsaysay. So, as we can see here, he was born on August 31, 1907 in Zambales. And he died on March 17, 1957 in Balamban. And he also part of the Nationalista Party list, and everyone considered him as the president who became very near to the heart of every Filipino. So, our discussion for today is about how Ramon Magsaysay became very near to the heart of every Filipino, and how Ramon Magsaysay became the champion of the masses. So let's proceed. So as we can see here, he was a simple automobile mechanic that was appointed to become the military governor of the Zambales because of his outstanding service as a guerrilla leader during the war. So also, Ramon Magsaysay served for 2 terms as a congressman of the Zambales, and after that he was appointed by our late President Quirino as a Secretary of the National Defense. So I think that Ramon Magsaysay do his job well. That's why he get this position very easily. So let's proceed. So he took his office as a president on December 30, 1953 under the Nationalista Party list. So as we can see here, he was inaugurated in Luneta, and he was the first Filipino president who wear a barong Tagalog. And also everyone, I just want to add that our President Ramon Magsaysay was also the first president who swear on a Bible. So let's proceed. So during his ceremonial toast, instead of offering a champagne, Ramon Magsaysay offer a basi. So basi is a native Ilocano wine that was made from his hometown. So instead of champagne, he offered a basi. So I think that he is very proud for the delicacy or for the product of his hometown. So let's proceed. So he also opened the Malacanang to the public who would like to access him. So I think that is the reason why Ramon Magsaysay became very near to the heart of the Filipino. So he interact directly to his constituents, and because he really wants to serve people, and he does not want he doesn't want the people to serve him because he was the president. And also that Ramon Magsaysay refused to accept a special treatment because he know that his duty is to serve people, not the people serve him. So let's proceed. So during his term as a president, he created many significant legislations and offices. So what are those? So first we have the Farmer Cooperative and Marketing Association, or the FACOMA. So the FACOMA is to assist the farmers all over the country in marketing their crops. So he supported the marketing production of our country. So next we have the Presidential Assistance for Community Development, or the PACD. It focused on infrastructure and improvement of services of the government in rural areas, particularly the education and health. So next we have the Republic Act number 1160 of 1954, the National Resettlement and Rehabilitation Administration, or DINARA. So as we can see here, he abolished the LASEDECO and established the National Resettlement and Rehabilitation Administration, DINARA, to resettle rebels and landless farmers. It was particularly aimed at rebels returners, providing home lots and farmlands in Palawan and Mindanao. So based on the research, the LASEDECO is the Land Settlement Development Corporation, so which it takes over the responsibility of the Agricultural Machinery Equipment Corporation and Rice and Corn Production Administration. So let's proceed. So next we have the Agricultural Credit and Cooperative Financing Administration, or the ACCFA. So the idea was for this entity to make available rural credit. So it records to show that it did grant in this wise almost $10 million. So next we have the Republic Act number 8 over the responsibility of the Agricultural Machinery Equipment Corporation and Rice and Corn Production Administration. So let's proceed. So next we have the Agricultural Credit and Cooperative Financing Administration, or the ACCFA. So the idea was for this entity to make available rural credit. So it records to show that it did grant in this wise almost $10 million. So next we have the Republic Act number 821, the creation of Agricultural Credit Cooperative Financing Administration. It provides small farmers and share tenants loans with low interest rates of 6 to 8%. So next we have the Republic Act number 1199, the Agricultural Tenancy Act of 1954. So it governed the relationship between the landowners and tenancy farmers by organizing shared tenancy and leasehold system. So the law provide the security of tenure of tenants. It also created the core of agrarian relations. So this Republic Act, the Republic Act number 821 and the Republic Act number 1199, the role of this is to support our farmers to have a lands so that they can make a product, so we can also support the marketing production of our country. So next we have the Republic Act number 1400, the Land Reform Act of 1995. It created the Land Tenure Administration, or the LTA, which was responsible for the acquisition and distribution of large tenanted rice and corn land for 200 hectares for the individuals and 600 hectares for corporations. So next we have the significance of the Laurel-Langley Agreement of Act 1956, the negotiation of the Philippine and American about trade relations. So the role of the signing of the Laurel-Langley Agreement of 1956 is to have a trade relations between the Philippines and the American. So next we have the Southeast Asian Treaty Organization, or the CETO. So he made the Philippines as a member for our support in fighting against the expansion of communists in the Asian region. So everyone, as we can see here, they are the proof. This is the proof why President Ramon Magsaysay became very near to the heart of every Filipino, because he supported the production and also the marketing production of our country. So next, let's proceed. So also, President Magsaysay negotiated with Japanese government regarding war compensation during their occupation in the Philippines. So as we can see here, he negotiated with Japan, so they need to pay their damage during the World War II. So the payment term was for 20 years. So everyone, this is the most, so we will now proceed for the most saddest moment or saddest part of our report. So as we can see here, that President Ramon Magsaysay was died on March 17, 1957. So a bad news struck the whole Filipino nation when the plane of our President Ramon Magsaysay was crashed in Mount Manugal. So also, I just want to add that on the state funeral of our President Ramon Magsaysay, there are estimated 2 million people attended the Magsaysay state funeral on March 22, 1957. So that's the reason why he considered him as the champion of the masses and defender of democracy. So everyone, that is the end of my report. So always remember the quote of our late President Ramon Magsaysay: I believe that he who has less in life should have more in law. So thank you everyone. Once again, thank you for listening.